Parapsychology Today, a program of investigation into the realms of the unknown. Suspend your mind for a moment and journey to a world beyond the five senses. Parapsychology Today is a program exploring ideas, theories, and concepts that have been around since ancient times. We'll journey to outer worlds and inner worlds. We'll look into such phenomena as past lives, UFOs, and hauntings. And we'll explore psychic ability as it relates to human potential. We do not intend to prove or persuade, but rather present theories and personal stories of ventures into the world of parapsychology. Whatever your beliefs, we hope this program will start you thinking about a reality beyond the five senses.
Hi, welcome to our show. I'm your host, Pauline Nortness, and we're another version of Parapsychology Today. My guest today is a light worker. Her name is Ashley Fisher. Ashley, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
What is a light worker?
Oh gosh, a light worker is someone that uses love and light in many different aspects to heal themselves and heal others and heal the collective.
Well, today we're going to talk about angel readings, and you're an angel reader. But before we do, can we establish your credibility? Tell me your background.
Yes, so a little bit about my background. I have healers on both sides of my family. So my grandmothers on both sides and my great-grandmother. Recently, about a year ago, I found out that in the 1800s, I actually had a family member named Sarah. She was a faith healer, and she healed with her hands, and she had people from all over the United States come to her for healing. So it goes way back.
So you were born with these abilities?
I believe so, yes.
So you didn't take any lessons or training or anything?
No, because I love the metaphysical, I do always seek knowledge. So I have taken some education, but no, the psychic ability, I'm born with it.
Well, that's great. And we're going to talk about angel readings. First off, what are angel readings?
Yeah, so I like the term angel readings because I am 100% light worker. So that means I work on the light side and I work with my angels. So when I say angels, it could be what we imagine, the angels with the wings, or it can be my guides, which are spirit guides, animals. So that's why I like the angels.
Did you say animals?
Yes.
Explain that.
Yes, so spirit animals or animals can be part of your guides and your angels.
What kind of animals that we know today, are they ordinary animals? Like, could you give me an example?
For the past couple months, I've been seeing crows everywhere for myself. And so a crow is one. It can be a dog, a cat, any kind of animal. But the reason they start to stand out is because you see them. They may not even be in person, but you see them in a magazine, on a movie, and you're drawn to that.
Mm-hmm. I did a shaman workshop one time, and I had a power animal. It was a wolf, a white wolf.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, beautiful.
So would a white wolf kind of be a spirit animal?
Absolutely, and they can follow you from different lifetimes too.
Interesting. So your background is more or less you were born with these abilities. And angel readings, do you use tools such as angel cards? Like I brought my crystal oracle cards. Do you use cards or crystals or anything with your angel readings?
So I've been reading oracle cards since I was about 14, so many years. However, I typically don't use any cards when I meet with my clients. I just prefer to talk and get messages from my guides.
Who might come to you for an angel reading?
Anyone and everyone, all walks of life. I'll tell you the most common reasons I get people to come to me is for their love life, financial, career advice. That's usually what people come to me for.
Can you give me an example, like if somebody came to you for love life, what would you say to them? And how would you contact the angel? You contact their guides and their angels, not yours, right?
It's a little bit of both, to be honest.
Really?
It depends on who shows up, yes. So I have a client of mine that wanted to know their soulmate. And I told her, well, personally, what I've been told is you have multiple soulmates. They can be friends, they can be lovers. So she wanted to know who her soulmate was in this lifetime, and there's multiple for her and everyone, I believe.
When you say soulmate, I kind of think of it a romantic.
Sure.
Is that what she was looking for?
She was specifically, yes, but she was surprised to hear that they can actually be friendships too, soul friendships, soul mates, yeah.
But she wanted a specific one. Could you help her find a specific one or no?
I did, but the thing with the love readings, the angel readings about love, is that it's not on our time, it's on divine timing. So what I'm seeing is, oh, this person will come to you. It may be years down the road, and with love, everyone's really impatient, so sometimes that's hard to hear.
Really? Yeah, I would want to know too.
Me too.
So what's the difference between a psychic reading and an angel reading?
So I think the psychic reading, that can have many different aspects. That can use different tools, like you said, Ouija board, pendulum, crystals. I just work with directly my angels.
When you said Ouija board, that kind of makes me nervous because you can pick up some bad energy.
Oh, absolutely. I don't work with those.
Okay, so tell us
Yeah.
about the Ouija board.
So the Ouija board, and I have friends on both the light side and the dark side. I work with many of my friends are healers. That's not a tool that I prefer to use because I tell people it's like you're opening a door and you don't know who's on the other side, where I like to know who I'm working with. And to me, it's not a comfortable feeling.
So do you have to do protection because you don't want to get a negative energy? What kind of protections do you do before you start your readings?
Yes, so I do protections, and the thing is you have to be 100% confident with your protection because we do go into this field where there are some negative stuff, right? So I always imagine, I ask my guides, the creator, to provide a beautiful white bubble of light around my body, and that's what I use.
And around your client's body too.
Yes, yes.
So how can an angel reading help a person? It depends on what they're looking for. What is the purpose of the angel reading? Is it clarity and guidance, spiritual connection, emotional support, all the above?
All the above. I mean, people come to me for many different reasons, but I think a lot of my clients, I tell them, you have your own intuition, you know the way. But sometimes it takes a healer like myself to give you that confirmation. Yeah.
Are all the angel readings done in person, or can you do it over the phone or via Zoom, or you have to be in person?
No, because honestly, I have clients all over the world, and I can do them over the phone. I don't have to see them. A lot of them, to be honest, because of the pandemic, I had to do remote. Yeah, Zoom, phone.
Pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay, I have my own opinions on that one, but I'm sure you do too.
Yes.
So does everyone have angels and guides trying to communicate with them?
I believe so, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
How do you know you're connecting with angels with positive energy and not negative energy? How do you know? You feel it, huh?
I think we do feel it, and you have to, that's where it comes into play, where with the light worker tools, what you feel comfortable with. Like I said, I just know what to me is good energy. So they always present very loving, very kind. They are very safe.
Right, and they probably say nice things, not nasty things.
They do, yeah, exactly, yes, yeah.
So, and then you said you put a white bubble. I was going to ask you what you do to protect yourself, but you told me that. How do angels communicate? And do you have to believe in the angels to have an angel reading? How do they communicate to you?
So they communicate in many different ways. I would say one of the way is visual, so I'll see an image or I'll hear a voice. They will...
Could you give me an example?
Yeah. So I would say the example, when angels come to me, it sounds weird, but it's in my own tone, but it's a lower octave. So I know that it's them speaking.
When you say it's in your tone, what do you mean?
So it's in my voice.
That's what I thought you meant by
in my
tone.
mind. And I know that that's my angels and my guides helping me.
But they're speaking lower.
They are.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you have to believe in angels in order to get an angel reading? What if I say I don't believe in angels?
I kind of like that because that's the challenge. So I have people of all walks of life. I have atheists. I have very religious people that don't want it to get out that they want angel reading. So I have every end of the spectrum. You don't have to believe in them at all to receive these messages.
I'm shocked when you said an atheist would come to you. Why would an atheist want to come for an angel reading?
Because everyone needs some guidance and everyone needs messages.
Okay. So they come for the guidance, and you say
absolutely.
Okay. So they weren't actually coming for an angel reading. They're just coming for guidance.
For the guidance and the messages, yes.
Okay. Without using names, do you have any interesting stories you can tell us?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Tell us a few.
Okay, yeah, just a few. So there was this one family that I was going to go bless their land, and they had, oh my gosh, so many acres of land. So we're walking through this land, and I'm taking my sage, and I'm just kind of observing because
So you brought your sage,
yes,
didn't you?
I brought my sage. That's a great cleansing tool. And I'm letting this beautiful family speak about the land, what they want to do with it, what's been done, and I kept tasting cornbread in my mouth the whole time, and I'm like, I don't really care for cornbread, and I don't know why I'm tasting it, and I didn't want to interrupt them. So finally, after an hour or so, we get back past the river to the house, and I said, I'm so sorry, ladies, I'm tasting cornbread, and they started laughing. And I said, okay, what's with cornbread? And they said, our dad, who owned this land before he passed, that was his favorite food, and that was one of the last things that he was able to eat. And so that we know that he's with you and with us this whole time. It blew me away.
So the dad came.
Yes, yeah, and walked with us the whole time.
Interesting.
Very interesting, yeah.
Really interesting. Do you have any other interest? And I don't know if you can top that one, but.
Oh gosh.
Now they came to you for an angel reading, and you were blessing the land.
So they had heard about me through a mutual client, and they said, and that was actually my first blessing of the land. I had never done something on that big of scale, and they said, well, see what happens, and it went very well.
Oh.
Yes. I think another great story that I like is I have a return client, and he came to me and said, Ashley, I need a vehicle. My vehicle's going out. I don't know what's going on. And I said, yeah, you're right. It is going out. And I said, you're going to find a truck. And I saw it. It was a white truck, had a dent on the right side of the back wheel. And I said, it's going to have 170,000 miles on it. You're going to get it from an older gentleman about a week or so. 3 days later, I get a message with the picture, and it had 170,000 miles on it, dent. And I said, great. Now I know I'm on the right path, because it's nice to get that confirmation.
Wow, that's amazing.
That was a really fun one.
We weren't even close. You got exactly right.
That was, yeah.
That doesn't always happen, does it, exactly?
No, that one blew me away, so I still think about that one.
Wow. I don't know how we can follow that up. Is there anything that I didn't cover that you might want to talk about with angel readings?
I would say if you're going to get an angel reading or any type of reading, use your intuition and make sure that you don't provide too much information to this person that you're speaking to. And I think that a lot of people unfortunately get scammed.
Oh, you mean as me coming in for you to read me, I shouldn't tell you a lot of stuff because...
Yes.
Tell us about the scammers then.
Yeah, so one thing is I personally say if you have a friend that has had a good experience, use a personal reference, for one. That's ideal. For two, watch out for them saying blanket statements that are very cliche. Oh, you'll never find love in this lifetime. You're always going to be destitute for misery. Those are things that, while they might be true, they're not personal. They're really not. So when you find a light worker, angel reader that says, you're not going to be lucky in love, you've already married twice, and the person that's really tall, he's the one that took all the money, or whatever. So you have to have personal facts that you didn't provide, and that's a sign that you're working with someone that's authentic.
Did you ever have a bad experience?
I did, actually. I had one, and I always laugh, but I'm psychic, but I don't know anything about my path. So I did go to a psychic at a fair, and I wanted to ask about my light worker career and if I would go full time. She did the same thing where it's very blanket statements, and she said you've been abused your whole life and you've used drugs your whole life. Neither of those were true. And I told her, oh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. She grabbed my hand and said, no, it's not. And so I just let her talk. Finally, at the end, I said, well, honestly, all this stuff doesn't resonate, but I want to know if I'm going to be a light worker full time because I'm a psychic. And she ripped her hand away and she said, the reading's done. And she just stopped right there. And I got a really icky feeling in my stomach that she was not authentic from the beginning. So just be mindful of that.
Yeah, I guess you can get scammed pretty easily.
And I hate that because people are wanting your help. And shame on you if you're going to do that.
And take their money for it.
They need us. They need our help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, now that's interesting that you said you went to a psychic because you can't see for yourself. You can see for other people, but not for yourself.
It's a mystery to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that with a lot of psychics that they can help other people, but they can't actually help themselves?
Yes, and I think that's okay. I mean, it's okay with me because I'll tell you something. Doing this for many years now, I don't want to know what happens because so many people come to me. I want to know exactly what's going to happen, when it's going to happen. I like the mystery, to be honest, so I'm okay with that.
You mean people come to you and they want to know when and where and
How and why and how many minutes away? Yes, all the time.
Oh, well, I'm kind of like that.
It's okay. It's okay because that's our human nature. We want to be able to predict and maybe get ahead of something if it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this has been interesting. Anything else? I've never interviewed somebody who did angel readings.
Yeah, I think that's about it. But
I was going to, do we all have guardian angels?
Yes.
And okay, and do we all have the same amount? We probably have different amounts of angels and guides. And what's the difference between an angel, archangel, a guide? Are they just different?
they are different. Honestly, so the answer to that is I personally I've been told 82 guides.
Wow.
I don't have all of them with me all the time, but every person has a different amount of guides, and every person has different types of guides. Like I said, spirit guides, animal guides, angels. I met one person that had the Ascended Masters, which is super elevated beings.
Wow.
One in the lifetime. I don't think I'll ever find someone else, but yeah, all different sorts.
Boy. Yeah, once I did a show and somebody told me the name of my spirit guide, but I can't remember the name now. It was kind of funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But I don't feel them. Do you feel them around you? Do they talk to you? How do you contact them? How do you feel them?
So there is an exercise that you can do, and I just did it a couple months ago. I learned this one. If you feel confident, you can stand in a room, and you, of course, white bubble of light, and you have like different pieces of paper and a pen, and you say, who are my guides with me right now, and what do they need to tell me?
Oh.
And then you get 2 or 3 guides stepping forward, and then you go to each paper and you speed write. It's like free writing, and whatever is on the page, that's your guide trying to communicate.
But always protect yourself first.
Always protect yourself.
With the white bubble. What about a golden light? A golden light?
Golden light, white bubble, anything like that. But I'll be honest, I wouldn't have done that type of practice unless I was very skilled in this. I wouldn't recommend it for new people
Okay.
in the light work.
Okay, because I was thinking, I'm not a light worker, but I was
Yeah.
thinking, I'd like to, get in touch with my angels. They want to tell me something. It must be frustrating, though, for angels and guides that, they're there and that nobody's paying attention to them.
Sometimes it is, but we have to be open to receiving the messages, and sometimes we're not.
The angels, they weren't human beings ever, were they? What are angels, actually?
I consider angels people that have passed, that were
really?
earthbound, and people that are, and entities that have never been earthbound. To me, it's I don't want to say it's all the same, but they're just beings of energy, beings of light. Yeah.
Oh, I always thought angels had never incarnated. I thought they were made by God, special beings.
I have heard that, and honestly,
we don't know.
we don't know. So that's just what resonates with me. Yeah.
Well, when you say angel, you think of a positive energy.
100%.
Yeah.
Pure love, pure
Yeah.
light. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, if there's nothing else, that was really interesting. Thank you very much,
Thank
Ashley.
you.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll do some other interviews some other time. Anyway, I want to thank my audience for watching our show, Parapsychology Today, and we'll see you again soon, I hope, with another interesting topic. And if you would like to email us, please email us. We'll have the information at the end of the show. You'll see in the credits Ashley's website if you want to contact her and maybe have her do an angel reading for you. And if you want to let us know what you think of the show and if you'd like us to do a special topic, or even if you'd like to be on the show, please let us know. Thank you for watching another edition of Parapsychology Today. We'll see you again soon, I hope. Bye.